In this video, I would like to share with you how legal professionals view the importance of collaboration. I'd like to start with a problem which I believe the institution is facing as a whole. People may say that collaboration is nothing new, and group projects have been around for a while, so what's the value of researching into it? Let's take a moment to look at this meme I've captured from 9gag on Instagram. Sarcastic in some way, but I think it captures the essence of the problem that students are facing in group work, and it is individualism. It is called group project, but most of the time students are pretty much working on their own. Obviously, something is missing in this group work. What is it? We believe it's good collaboration skill. Different from the traditional school of thought on education, where teachers talk and students listen, we believe in the social constructivist approach to teaching and learning, which focuses on the interdependence of social and individual processes in the co-construction of knowledge. In other words, knowledge is not definite, and learning should not be a solitary experience. Students build their knowledge and understanding by engaging in dialogue with others, and students learn best and produce quality work through purposeful critical discourse with teachers and their peers. To get the most out of these discourses, good collaboration skill is very important. We thought that lessons from successful recent alumni would be most convincing to the students. Between September and November this year, we sent out invitations to interview to Faculty of Law's alumni to learn what they have to say about collaboration. These alumni are well placed to help since they have recent experience of life as students and of making the transition to professional practice. 7 interviews were filmed. Participants include a partner in an international law firm, barristers, a judicial associate, a trainee solicitor, and a paralegal. These interviews were quite short and crisp and focused on 4 questions. When do you need to collaborate in workplace? How did you develop your collaboration skills? How beneficial is it for students to acquire collaboration skills before entering the job market? What are the key elements to successful collaboration? Here are the key lessons we have learned from these interviewees. First, good academic grades are not enough to succeed in workplace. We're living in an interconnected society. It is difficult to succeed as a loner. The increasing complexity of the problem that our interviewees have to confront means they not only have to work with their colleagues, but also with external partners. Let's take a look at what our alumni have to say on why lawyers need to collaborate.
I think for collaboration, we means collaboration with other colleagues in different departments, and also sometimes nowadays we also need to work very closely with our clients.
As a barrister, we always need to collaborate, contrary to most people think. First, we need to collaborate with clients, solicitors, junior or seniors.
You are expected to work with your colleagues from different seniority levels and from different offices, especially when the transaction is complex or cross-border.
I think the collaboration can be divided into 2 parts. The first part is internal collaboration, because an IPO project can be complicated and it can take you months, even years to complete it. And usually an IPO team is formed by several team members such as partner, associate, trainee, and paralegal. So each member in the team can be really important for the part. And as for the second part, I think it can be external collaboration, because usually several professional parties such as sponsors, Hong Kong lawyers and PRC lawyers and report accountants will engage in the project.
So, because most of the students, when they graduate, they have an excellent academic skill. There's no doubt about it. But in the real world, sometimes you're not working by yourself, you have to work with other people. That's really important how to develop it. I think the sooner you have across acquired that skill, you can more delegate and more easy to join the team, and then you can find that you work in a more friendly environment that might suit you more.
I would like to tell everyone that you can't be alone. We live in a society, we live in a circle of people, so we can't be alone no matter how great you are.
Relationship or collaboration with the others is more important. Like the soft skills is more important than the knowledge.
It is clear from this video that collaboration is crucial to all in the legal industry. But the aim of collaboration is not just to work with others, but to do so in a smooth, happy, and efficient atmosphere. Here are some suggestions from our alumni on how to achieve this.
For the whole collaboration exercise, willing to share is very important. For ourselves, first of all, we need to actually develop our expertise or acquire knowledge. For example, doing a lot of research on our own areas. And then after, we acquire, those knowledge, we also, we need to know how to share with others. For example, how to present our ideas to other team members, and also, how to make, those knowledge easy to understand, by others.
Every relationship, if it's not well-founded with mutual benefits or mutual values to be shared by both of them, the relationship would not last long. When you create a study group, if you just take all your counterparts' study notes without sharing yours, then there's no common values. Or if the notes you are going to share means nothing to your counterparts, your study group mates will not share their study notes to you anymore.
The central message we got from these two alumni is that students need to be well prepared. They need to get the relevant legal knowledge at their fingertips before the group meeting. One's value in a group depends on what one can bring to the table. The ability to make active and meaningful contribution is important to successful long-term collaboration. Secondly, knowledge is not enough. We need to know how to present it in a way that is easy for others to understand. The following clip demonstrates the soft skills required to successful collaboration.
I think the most important element of successful collaboration is actually quite similar to the elements of being a successful barrister, and that is to be able to see the situation from another person's perspective and try to be understanding, try to be sociable if you can, try to build up the connection as early as possible.
I think the most important element is communication. It can include talking and listening. First of all, you have to be a good listener to listen what your colleagues are talking about, what their points, what they are focusing on, and then you should to express yourself and shout out your own critical thinking, logical thinking, or your doubtful point.
For example, for other team members, they may not know because they haven't done the research on our areas. So I think they may have a lot of questions, or ideas. So I think, for those kind of brainstorming sessions, it is also very important for us to have an open heart.
When you have a working group, it is essential that you keep others informed of your work progress and the difficulties you have encountered. So it allows flexibility to fix problems and shift the workloads. Just keep everybody on the same page. So like nobody will miss the deadline. Another thing is that people do not always have the same working habits. So it means sometimes you need to adjust yourself a little bit to accommodate others, as long as their requirements is reasonable and can improve the productivity as a whole.
Not to especially do something to sort of promote yourself, or just to stand yourself out among the crowd. And this is very important, that you have to develop certain mutual trust among your colleagues. And you have to be very open to ideas and willing to work towards the common goal that your superior has given you. To be accommodating because of the diverse cultures and diverse background of your colleagues. And there might be times that you make mistakes, but you have to take the responsibility, and you're willing to apologize and willing to take the responsibility just in case you have made mistakes, instead of putting the blame on other people.
From this clip, we can see that the key elements to successful collaboration are really no different from the ethics of a good human being. For example, to take responsibility, be patient, and be humble. In other words, the development of collaboration skill is really about helping one to become a better person, and we believe these skills will be helpful in any career. Thank you.